So hello and welcome guys, welcome to Gamedevelopedia. So in today's video we will be seeing update function in detail. Okay, so first of all I bet you that this kind of tutorial on update function, this long tutorial on update function you will not get on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, let's start the tutorial and make sure to watch this tutorial till the end because I'm giving lots of efforts to create these tutorials. So please make sure to watch these tutorials till the end. Also make sure to subscribe our channel in order to get latest updated videos on Unity Engine 6 C# tutorials. Yeah, hit that like button also. It motivates me to create this kind of tutorials. Okay, in previous video we have learned about public, private and serialized field variables, where to use them, when to use them, and how to use them properly. Okay, so if I haven't watched that video, just go and watch that video. And yeah, let's start today's video or lecture. So we will be learning about update function in today's video. Okay, we'll be learning all the three types of update function, main three types of update function today. Okay, so first of all, first of all, let's create a script example. I will name this example 2. Okay, and also disable these two game objects which have our previous scripts because I don't want any interference in this script. Okay, so create a new empty game object and let's name this also example 2 and attach this script to our example 2. Okay, so now let's open example 2. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is update function. So the update function is one of the most commonly used method in Unity. Method and function both are similar. There is no difference in methods and functions. Just method is different name and function is different. Okay. So it belongs to MonoBehaviour class and is called once per frame. So this update function belongs to MonoBehaviour class. So now you will have a question, what is MonoBehaviour class? So now MonoBehaviour is a base class which provides access to Unity's functions and systems. And what if we don't use MonoBehaviour class? So if you don't use MonoBehaviour class, you will lose access to crucial Unity functions like awake, start, update, and other functions like on enable, on disable, and many more important functions. In short, this MonoBehaviour provides all the functions which are necessary in order to develop the game. Okay, and this MonoBehaviour class is made by Unity, which provides all the functions, necessary functions which are required to develop the game. Okay, this MonoBehaviour class makes things really easy. Okay, so uh, what if, okay, let's understand the example. What if we don't use a MonoBehaviour class? So let's assume we are print uh, hello world. Okay, so let's assume we are printing hello world in update function. Okay, so what if we remove MonoBehaviour from here? As you can see, this print function is now getting a red line below it. It means that the Visual Studio Code or this print function is not being found. Okay, so let's see what error we get in Unity console. So as you can see, the name print does not exist in the current context. Okay, so now let's go again to our script and add back our MonoBehaviour class. Okay, now as you can see, line which the red line which was coming below this print function is now gone. It means that now print function is recognized. Now when you come back to Unity, you can see that this error is gone. Okay, so now let's understand about void update. So what is update function? So update is a built-in or pre-made function by Unity that runs every frame, or you can assume it like every second. Okay, update function is mainly used to handle some logic like movement of player, movement of car, or to handle user input and other game logics. Okay, so if we want to move our player with WASD, or we or etc., like we want to move our car, or we want to handle users input or actions, we use update function. Okay, so now uh, what are the use cases of update function? Okay, so update function can be used for handling user inputs, updating animations of players, enemy, or etc. Okay, and update function is also used for checking conditions every frame, like player collided with any obstacle, or enemy detection, or timers. Okay, so now let's first discuss about types of update function in Unity, and then we will see some code examples, some basic code examples about update functions. Okay, so first one is update. There are total three main types of update functions in Unity. Those are update, fixed update, and late update. Okay, these all update functions have different specific use cases. Okay, so now first let's understand the update. So we learned about it just now, but let's recap it again quickly. So update function is called every frame, or you can assume that every second. And update function is most commonly used function for frame dependent updates. So here frame dependent updates means player movement, input handling, and other general game logics like car movement and etc. Okay, now the second one is fixed update. Okay, so what is this fixed update? So fixed update is called every specific or fixed time intervals regardless of frame rates. Means this fixed update is called regardless of frame rates, and this function is used for physics related calculations and updates. So what do we mean here by physics related? So if we want our player to jump when we press any specific key, we can use this fixed update function. Okay, so as this function executes regardless of timing or frames, so this function is called before update function. Okay, so this function gets executed before this update function get executed, because this function is called regardless of frame rates. Okay, and this update function is based on frame rates. Okay, so now the third one. So the third one is late update function. Okay, so what is this late update function? So this function is often used for tasks that should occur after all the updates, such as camera movement or other things, are finished. So as the name suggests, late update, it means it will be executed after all the update functions which we have in our script gets executed. So whenever this void update, this fixed update gets executed and completes their work, this void updates get fired. Okay, means this void update gets executed. Okay, gets executed after update function and fix update function. Okay, so let's see short example about this. So we are printing print hello world. So we here we will print update function. Okay, and here we will just simply print hello fixed update function, and here we will print hello late update function. Okay, so as I told you that fixed update gets executed regardless of frame rates. Okay, so this function will get called at the very beginning, and then the void update will be called, and then the late update will be called. And as you know about void start, there is not much to say about void start, because it gets executed as soon as we click the play button. Okay, so we will also test this start function. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Let this compile. Okay, so now see, as soon as we hit play, what happens? So here, as you can see, hello start got printed first, then hello fixed update function gets executed, because it gets executed regardless of frame rates and extra. And then the hello update function gets executed, and at the last, hello late update function gets executed. Okay, so now let's see some more examples. So void update, as we seen that void update gets executed at the second place after fixed update. But if we don't have fixed update here, what will happen? So here we don't have fixed update. So what do you think? What will happen? Let's see what happens. So first hello start will get print, and then update function, and then late update function. So let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, hello start function got printed, then hello update function got printed, and at the last, after all the update functions which we have in our script, so here we have only void update for now. After that, all update functions got executed. This hello late update got executed. Okay, so I hope so you have understood some basics about this by this basic programming explanation. So now let's move one step further and understand update function. So now I will remove this late update. I will remove this late update for now, because we may understand this in later videos, and also this fixed update. Okay. So now what we will do, we will move a specific game object. I will add a cube and demonstrate how we move that cube. So let's create cube, and name is something. Assume that this is our player. Just assume. Okay. Let's attach this example to just first remove this and attach our example to our player. Okay. Okay. So now let's move that cube with the help of update function and understand the update function in more details. Okay. So to move that cube, we will just need to access this transform component. So let's go here and type transform dot translate, and let's put in raw values for now. Later we will understand what is the best practice for this. Okay. First, we will write this line inside our start function. Okay, let's change this value to 0.5. Okay, so here you can see our player or cube is having position 0 at x, also 0 at y, and also 0 at z. Okay, so now as soon as I hit play, you can see that the position x will be changed to 0.5. Okay, so as you can see, this position got changed to zero point 0.5, and also in our scene the cube moved a little bit. Okay, so this got fired or executed only once. But what if I want to move this game object continuously? So for that I will simply write this line into void update, because as you know, void update gets executed every frames, or every, you can assume, every second. Okay, so let's see what happens now. So let's hit play and see. Okay, as you can see, our cube has moved really fast. Where it gone? See, our cube is continuously moving. Okay, so this was about update. So now just level up the script by using methods and variables. Currently transform the translate. This line is just raw. It is containing raw values. Okay, and this is not recommended. So let's understand the right way to implement this. Okay, so if you haven't watched our previous video about private, public, and serialized field variables, so make sure to watch that video, because I have explained a lot about correct ways to do these things, to use these variables, this type of variables. So now let's start leveling up the script. Okay, so this is just a basic level up. This is not in depth. We will understand in depth in later videos, but currently just implement some good practices. Okay, so let's have this line. Okay, so currently we are updating the x value with just raw values. We are putting in just 0.5. So instead of putting this 0.5, we will do one thing. And also we are not able to change these values from our inspector. So what attribute do we use to change the values of the variables from the inspector? Comment down below. Okay, so we use serialize field to change the variable value from the inspector. Private float speed equal to 0.1 f. Okay, and we will just pass in speed here. Okay, so the functionality is same. What we are doing here, we are using a variable, a container, to store the value 0.1 f, and we are passing the speed inside the x of transform.translate. Okay, so the functionality will remain same, and the advantage here we get is we can change that value of speed directly from our inspector. Okay, so in our player, as you can see here, we have got another field which is speed. So now when I hit start, as you can see, our player is continuously moving. Okay, where it gone? Okay, so now we will add a method. We will understand our method slash function in further videos, but currently let's see how we use a method to do this same functionality which we are doing correctly. Okay, so now we will just control x this line. We will create one another method which will be public void, right? Okay, or we will name this move right. Okay, and we will put in this line here, and then we will call this method inside move right. Okay, so now here what we are doing is we have created, also we will do one thing. We will add a key input, so that when we press w on our keyboard, uh, we will move or we will execute this move right, and this move right is doing nothing. It's just moving our player or the cube at the x direction. Okay, so now if input dot get key code w. Okay, so now what's happening here is, let's understand the execution of this program, and then we will see what happens. Okay, so now what's happening here is, we have created a serialized field private float type of speed variable. Okay, so variable is nothing, it's a container to store our values. If you haven't watched our previous videos, just make sure to watch them. Okay, so here we created serialized field private float type of speed variable. So with this serialized field, we are getting access of this variable inside our inspector, and from there we can directly change the values of this speed. Okay, and as this variable is private, so we cannot change its value from any other script. Okay, and in void update, what we are doing, we are first checking that if, means if user pressed W on its keyboard, call this move right function. And what this move right function is doing, it's just changing the direct, it's just changing the position of x position of our player or cube. Okay, with a zero point 0.1 value. So now let's see what happens. So now let's go to our game screen, and here I am pressing W. So as you can see, whenever I am pressing or clicking W, our cube is moving with the value. Okay, so now what if I want a continuous movement? So currently I am just pressing W, clicking W, and then only the cube is moving, but I want to hold the W and the cube should move. So for that, just go here, get key down. Instead of get key down, we will just write get key. Okay, and let's see what happens now. Let it compile and do that stuff. Okay, so now let's hit play. Don't worry, we will understand that get key down and get key and etc. in further videos. But currently, I am just demonstrating that how update function works. Okay, so now on keyboard, as you can see, I am pressing. Okay, just a minute. As you can see, I am pressing W, and the cube is just moving. It will go out of camera now. Okay, but here you can see the values. I am holding W and this cube is moving. Okay, so yeah, this was all for today. We have learned a lot from today's lecture, and in future video we will also learn Unity's new input system and much more. So please make sure to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon and hit that like button. This will help me a lot to create more knowledgeable content for you guys. And don't forget to check the description. Thanks, guys. Meet you in the next video. And yeah, watch our previous videos because I have explained a lot of things in those videos. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. We'll meet soon.